Ho ho buddies, once Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Master Detective Archives Renko Plus. We are in the middle of the Mystery Labyrinth and we have just found who the murderer is. It's probably going to be the priest because no one else fits the bill, but apparently we now need to bluff. We're going to see what that's all about, so let's find out now. How do we bluff in this game? It's going to be something similar to Danganronpa, isn't it? We're going to have to hold something to lie.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach
Be a
perfect
dirty cop.
solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
Play dirty.
A bluff.
Play hard to
In
get.
other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence.
Yes, you should lie.
But what could I use as a bluff?
Corruption. Oh, and the priest has turned into like a Hades-like character from the movie Hercules. I think that's... wasn't it called Hades? He was called Hades, right? Yeah, because he had like little demons around him. I think he was Hades. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me take that in. So we got Clock Tower, murder case report, Clock Tower suspicious footprints, past NAILMAN murders, and nail in painting. Nail is driven into the portrait, perhaps in place of a doll. I don't know which one of these I'm going to have to use, but... okay, well I guess... let's just see what's happening. It could be any of these. A report concerning the Clock Tower murder case. Maybe it's going to be something to do with that. I don't know.
Enough with your stupid fantasies.
How do I do this again? Slash noise.
Is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
But if I go, there is evidence. That's not it. What's the evidence? That's not it, Master. The solution key doesn't say anything about traces left behind. You have to throw some decisive evidence in his face, even if it's a bluff.
In that case...
In that case, how about what we found at the back of the clock tower? That just might work. What did we find at the back of the clock tower? There we go. Suspicious footprints. Okay, so this is going to be the evidence that we need.
Enough with your stupid fantasies.
Hiya!
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints?
No.
Did you find my blood?
No!
Of course there's no evidence.
Yes, there is. Footprints. We found your little feet at the scene of the crime.
Clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible. I already burned
Ha.
those shoes in the incinerator.
Oh, that's a classic villain mistake, classic murder mistake. It's like Poirot did that. You seen Poirot before? There's a book of Poirot where Poirot says something like, "We found your fingerprints on the typewriter that was used to make the, I don't know, to make some kind of evidence. Like, you know, the murderer was sending letters or something using a specific typewriter. And then the culprit said, "That's impossible because I wore gloves." And then he was caught. Good story, Gareth.
You gave yourself away.
How embarrassing for you, the priest. If that is your real name.
swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked.
Oh, okay, then we'll let you go.
Good job, Yuma.
Now let's kill him.
Karnai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty.
He's like a Batman gone mad.
Those slain were the evil
He's like a Punisher.
incarnate that harmed others. That's why the people asked the Nailmen to kill them.
He's a daredevil gone too far.
Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them. Made them suffer.
Why's he got this eye blind on?
All I did was slay evil.
I feel like the music should have changed at this point. Anticlimactic.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. War is awesome!
I wonder whether Halara's gonna forget that she was in the Mystery Labyrinth.
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear.
The soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear.
And since it didn't,
What does that mean?
it looks like this isn't over yet.
Oh, really?
Huh? It's not over?
It's about who was giving the Nailman the papers?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
Interesting.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
He was merely a weapon.
Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Uh-oh, is it Seth?
Someone else's agenda?
Yeah, it's gonna be Seth, isn't it?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective,
Yuma, get yourself together.
truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
Pull yourself together while I look at you on the, like a side on in a very unnatural way. And who stands like that when they speak to somebody? Shoulder first.
all right.
Can you
We
please
have
stop
to
touching me
review
now?
these killings from a different perspective.
Go through the mystery door.
Out of the 4 locked rooms,
I didn't
if we
expect
were
this. This is
hiding a
cool.
Mysterious secret. It would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Which one's that? The clock tower, the mansion, club, or the art gallery?
Different.
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right?
No, Shinigami, I can do it.
Right?
I can do it.
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Are we going to have to do 4 of these? What? Not a bad deduction, but there's still more to be solved. Don't ease up now. Alright, what have you got to say?
Good luck!
Fight on, Master Trainee! Halara will recognize your skills one of these days. Okay. 4th locked room.
No, that has nothing to do with the matter at hand. I'm thinking it over again.
Alright, sorry, Halara.
Yeah, got it.
I like a game that just says no. Okay, 3rd locked room. Perfect, well done. You've got it. Okay, take me to the beach. Let me take you to the beach. Right, what? This locked room is different from the others because the victims... Throw Soul Blade. What is it that's different? The victims... Not S. Death! Because the victim's death. Yes. Oh god, I can see a swimming costume.
That's right!
It's not cool. It's not cool, Raincode. I guess I'm playing it. Here we go. Let's see it all, Shinigami. There she is. Now blast that clue into the sun. Okay. Now we can walk that way.
Opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. It's really unpleasant, isn't it? Ooh. Oh.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
How is it different? I don't remember.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death.
Ah.
All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the 3rd locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting.
Interesting. So is it a copycat?
There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation
It was a
the cause of
fake
death.
Nailman killing. It wasn't really a Nailman killing.
The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
Hurry up. Bada buddy. The octopus on the door. Okay, walk in here and I'll cut your throat. A pineapple, a sun, a rose.
But it's likely to be an insignificant one. Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Get him. Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? Coincidence? The work of the priest? The work of a copycat? Exactly, that's what I thought. There must be a reason it was set up this way. You'll have to figure out the rest yourself. I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you. Oh, I got it. Huh? The answer is the culprit's got a choking fetish. Don't be ridiculous. There isn't even a door for that. Alright, copycat. Be funny if it was a coincidence. Yes.
Right here!
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. by making the crime scene as similar as possible. It appeared like the Nailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means...
Oh, going so slow?
this was a copycat crime.
That's right. So what were the other doors? It was a coincidence, or it was the priest? I think it was Seth. Oh. Who's in the fourth one now? The priest still?
Among the string of Nailman killings, there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the Nailman's identity.
So someone else killed another body.
So who is the copycat criminal?
Indeed, we need to uncover this.
It has to be one of these four.
All right.
Alright, let's do it. Who is the copycat killer? Who is the copycat killer? Who is the copycat killer?
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
Was it the boy?
No, it's not me.
Was it the
I
boy?
told you already.
Oh, it can't be the boy. The boy.
You're accusing me of being the...
I told you already.
The boy's not saying anything? It's gotta be the boy. For no reason. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he knows how to count. So it's gotta be the boy. He knows how to count. It wasn't the boy. I just really wanted it to be the boy. I'm sorry about that.
The culprit can only be the copycat by having info about the other crime scenes.
The worshipper.
That person.
The worshipper? Oh, I wanted it to be the boy. That would have been interesting.
Already. I have nothing to do with this.
The worshipper. Yeah! It was all the other three.
You are the copycat criminal. Huh? Me? What are you talking about?
The red herring was guilty all along.
I told you all about the Nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation. And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me?
Language.
This is crazy.
There was a boy just here.
Investigation isn't worth shit. I'll crush you to dust!
Oh, he's turned into Hades as well. Reasoning deathmatch. Okay.
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm...
What have we got here? Woman's corpse. Like the other victims, there were signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting, and signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. The information was obtained from the church worshipper who knew about the past Nailman murders. There are rope marks caused by strangulation and wounds from resisting. There are also some string marks on the back of the victim's neck. That's the mansion one though. The victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicised. So maybe this one? But let's have a look at that first one again. Like the other victims, there are signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting. And signs of blunt force. I mean, it could be this one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Copycat criminal?
Woo!
It could have all been the Nailman.
Hey!
The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? And even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat. The nut could be the copycat.
Ah! Hey!
Anyone could have done it.
No, that's not true.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Non-public information. Did we do it?
The cause cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the Nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away.
Exactly.
The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes. That includes the Nailman himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you! You could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
Beat some sense into that nonsensical phantom. It's not that crazy a
For the
sentence.
first on the scene to also be
Oh, it's another one of these.
rather cliche.
He was always suspicious, but because the real Nailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the Nailman.
I mean, I thought he was so guilty that it couldn't possibly have been him, so I don't know.
Someone else.
I don't know, Yuma. Not doing your job properly.
Nailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there! My radar
Where?
is banging like crazy!
Banging?
Alright, Shinigami, calm down. There he is.
Go away! I won't let you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the
So are we gonna kill 2 people today? Nice.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth. Master, don't let your guard down.
Yeah.
Yeah! Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba. I wish I was a better singer. So it's another one of these where I've got to run at a castle. This really does remind me of when... what's Thor's domain called again? Really tried to put all of their fetishes in one video, didn't they? In one game, rather.
Let's do this, Master.
Yeah, it looks like when Asgard was on
We'll never
Tackle?
destroy this fort!
when Asgard was... What gotta do? Is that the right thing to do? Kick. Jump.
Shut up!
Kick. When Asgard was on Earth at one time in the comics.
Stop with your lies! Everything was
Nope.
done by the Nailman! I'm not the culprit! How dare you accuse me when you have no proof? You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
Okay, what we're gonna do here. Destroy the wall with the solution key. You didn't even check the crime scenes back then. The church worshipper mentioned 3 serial locked room murders occur. The moment the first witness saw the crime scene, in other words, it isn't tied to the culprit or the victim, but the point in which the third party entered the scene. Get rid of that mouse, man. Okay. Second happened about 3... What are we doing here? Is it Halara's forte we need? Enlarge the image. That's good.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Yes!
Thanks to Halara's forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not
And I don't mean when Asgard was on Earth in the movies. I mean when it was on Earth in the comics. Very much like this. Where was it? Where was it supposed to be in America?
We use post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
Oops. Play the game instead of looking up Asgard. Here we go.
Wrong!
Jump.
Shut up! Stop it! Get away from me, damn it! Why you? Get away!
Even though I'm not doing much, this is quite satisfying.
Get away!
Doesn't really matter about the timing either, you just gotta press the right one.
You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene. No clue will help lead you to the culprit.
Why don't they have real names? As opposed to the priest and the worshipper.
You're never gonna find the culprit. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered.
Destroy the fortress with the solution key. Right, so the question is, what you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered. This is one of the conditions for the true culprit. Nope. Nails driven into perhaps it in place of a doll. Paint on the floor. Someone from the church tried to enter and knocked over a paint can. The art gallery employee claims he was the one who unlocked the door but was too afraid to open it. Instead he watched from behind as the person from the church opened it. When that person opened the door, he stopped at the sight of the victim. That was when the paint can was knocked over. But what would that prove? So it's got to be either of these, right? A nail is driven into the portrait. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered. Nails driven into the portrait, perhaps in place of a doll. Many people who entered the crime scene know this fact. The culprit, peacekeepers, and the first discoverers of the victim. I feel like it's got to be to do with this paint on the floor, but I don't understand. It's either that or the nail in the painting. Because if it was the actual NAILMAN, then he would have nailed dolls? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Should we try the paint on the floor because that's least likely? Or should we... let's try the nail in the painting.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Nope. That was wrong. It's alright. Brush yourself off, Shinigami. We'll do it again. Ugh, I was wrong. Are you sure what you saw at the moment this person found the body? Are you sure? Are you sure what you saw was the moment the person found the body? This person found the body?
No.
No, considering the rules of post-cognition, I shouldn't have been able to see the marking there. I'm starting to figure it out, Master. Let's take this thing down. Oh! I know. I get it now. Right, okay, it's saying this paint on the floor because I shouldn't have been able to see this paint on the floor if the worshipper claims to be the one that found the body first. I think the person from the church who the art gallery staff member is referring to is likely the worshipper who always discovers the victims, but he's not discovering the victim if he is also the culprit. Got it.
Halara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over.
He's looking nervous.
And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You
Get him,
went to the
Yuma.
crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated.
This looks so insane. If you were to like tune into this stream right now. You'd be like, what the fuck is this game?
But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery's staff member.
Not you.
The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit.
It's interesting using Halara's post-cognition as evidence. Wouldn't stand up in court, would it?
This is the truth of the case.
I don't know, maybe it would in this weird world that we're in. Take it down. Interesting use of a mechanic that only this game could take advantage of. Like, you know, a mechanic that's established in this game is being used as evidence, which is kind of cool. As opposed to like a copy and paste from another kind of mystery, but kind of tweaked to fit this narrative, you know?
Master, finish him! Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and smash as hard as you can!
Here we go. Oh yeah, deduction, denouncement. No. What's that word again? It's not denouncement. Deduction, denouement? Denouement. Am I timed on this? Can I look at the word denouement? I think that's what it said, right? Yeah, what does it say? Say it for me.
Dénouement.
Denouement. Deduction, denouement. Yeah, it's a French word. Alright. So very similar to Danganronpa. Okay. Where did the culprit leave the room from? It was the vent. Do I do this? Squash. Okay. Did the culprit... What did the culprit use for the things? I'm trying to get over here. Take me over there. Really is interesting how much this leaned on the Danganronpa formula. It is truly like a... What do they say? Like a sequel in spirit? Is that what they say? Okay. What did the culprit tie to the vent? String. Incinerator fishing line? Key. Yes, it's fishing line. Oh. No? Oh, I went on the wrong one. Idiot. This one. Squash. And then, what did the culprit pass the line through? Eilestol. Great. What's this? Where did the culprit pass the line through last? Back of corpse's neck. The incinerator. Key. I guess it must be this one. Perfect. Okay, what else we got? So this here is... Why was the nail... What was nailed to the doll? Key! Over here. What did the culprit use to escape? Ladder. The art's done pretty well, isn't it? Pretty cool. What did the culprit use to destroy the evidence? The incinerator. Yeah. True identity of the NAILMAN. Culprits of these incidents are priest. Who is the Nailman's copycat? The worshipper. Mystery unraveled. Deduction denouement.
Step right up, step right up!
You gonna talk us through it now?
A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nailman? Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
Denouement.
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nailman is first. The Nailman is an urban legend of Conai Ward. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nailman will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
Countless.
A string of murders
You can definitely count them.
legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb.
How indignant.
The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Ginma district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there. And
We know all this though, do we need to see it all? I mean, it's very artistic and very cool.
he made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
I mean, I could skip it, but
The door to the crime scene was...
I won't. I'll deal with it.
But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body.
This is probably my favourite one. This was kind of cool, wasn't it?
All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
Such a graphic way to kill somebody, and such a clever way to conceal a locked room mystery.
The upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it
Seem at
wasn't
odds with
nailed
each
down
other.
at all.
You'd think that there'd be someone that did the nailing and someone that did the setup.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Ginma district.
The skank's cause of death was blunt force trauma. She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it
So why did he do this murder?
was propped up against
He
the
just
wall,
wanted to
and
be
then
the Nailman.
the room.
Nice red shoes.
They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases. And now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Conai Ward.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we gotta solve this case.
You'd think that the third murder, the fourth murder, the clock tower one would be the copycat.
The clock tower
I guess
crime
not.
scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls.
The Nailman's going to disapprove of the worshippers'
With my
murder,
logic,
isn't he?
Anything is possible.
He's going to be like, I did it so I could be like you.
Why are you imitating Halara? Anyway. The killer cut their footing on the way down from the window.
This is a cool detail. I didn't think about this.
They could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
The rope ladder was collected.
He looks so happy.
In the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the Nailman must be someone from the clergy.
Why do they have an incinerator for cremations? But it doesn't seem like the type of incinerator you'd use it for cremation, right?
The Nailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
Maybe it used to be.
The cause of death in the art gallery murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the Nailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer. First, the Nailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
The priest! You're the Nailman!
The mailman? No, the Nailman.
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the mailman's crimes is...
The worshipper.
The worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
Ha ha.
This is the truth of the case!
And now they're both dead.
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
Thanks, Alara.
Really, Halara? You do?
But she's also a dickhead, so...
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
What's about to happen?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to boom kill the bad guy.
I wonder if Halara's going to be cool with this.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth. Luminous darkness, shining rainbow, glorious stellar spiral. No, resto grand finale!
I feel like there should be different cutscenes for each murderer. It seems like the same as the last one. Boom! You know, like the punishments in Danganronpa. They should be different. Popular sports. You say parkour is a popular sport. Oh, here I am. And they're dead.
Father?
Are you all right?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
She doesn't remember?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself.
I mean, it very much is like that.
No, I didn't
Yes.
kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There.
I'm just so honest with people.
Boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
Man, give that guy a raise. The guy has to hold the megaphone next to this guy.
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Uh-oh.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again? Oh, fine. I can't say no when you ask for help.
Are we going to have to be able to solve crimes without the mystery labyrinth? Is that what's going to be the result of this?
Everyone!
I'm the Nailman.
You see, I'm actually the Nailman.
Case closed.
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the Nailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
Alright, bye-bye. I'm going to die now.
I didn't know you could do that. But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
The priest mumbled something. I couldn't quite hear him. Anyway, everyone here will be taken to
Didn't even work.
operation at once.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
You're so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
Huh? What now?
A motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
Who is a motorbike?
It can't be.
Who is it?
Where is that coming from?
Who is that?
No. What are you doing here?
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers. The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
Hell Smile. What a name.
The Peacekeeper's director?
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
Alright, mate. Yummy hell smile. People don't like it when eyebrows and eyes go through the, you know, through the hairline, do they?
What are you...
I don't know why. I think it's the reason people do that is so that you can still express their emotion. But some people think it's just unrealistic.
No need to be alarmed.
I don't know, I think it looks fine.
Director Yomi is here to help. Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
Here we go. Introductions.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
That's a bit creepy.
What's with him?
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Why is he here?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
He's that bad?
So, what brings you here?
I'm here to kill all of you.
Right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
Don't like the way he says right hand.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help. I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Are you gonna kill him?
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I...
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant...
Oh. Whoa, okay. So, yeah, he's corrupted by the church, which is why he's been hiding up the murders. Hiding up. Covering up. He's been hiding them up.
Why you were
Hiding them right up.
so desperate to clean up all the NAILMAN killings. After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the NAILMAN.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
That's enough.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you?
This guy's funny.
Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward,
It's always funny when you get a character that's comically evil.
die.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
This goes all the way to the top.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this. I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
It's an honor.
He's terrible.
Yeah, this is
Like
really
a
weird.
lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
They don't cut it off, it just pops off.
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
Well then,
Nice tips.
to our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning.
Oh?
Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
I'll need you
Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace.
to die.
I mean, yeah, that seems reasonable.
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Annoying little shits.
Not cool. Whoa!
Wow. That's not very nice.
No, it's not.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Stop calling her that.
Yes, Director Yomi.
Creepy.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but
No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened.
She doesn't know.
You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
Yeah, she's forgotten all that.
What? When did I say that?
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
Apart from your memories, apparently, Yuma.
What?
Helara's memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories.
That's a shame because I was enjoying her development.
Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
I hear you, Yuma. I'm disappointed
Memories
too.
from up until you enter the Mystery Labyrinth are retained, like the debt you owe for your assignment.
That's awful!
Hey, Yuma, are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
Uh-oh.
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
Yuma, it was supposed to be time for your solution, but we've ended up in a mess.
Huh? Yeah.
Before they could be accused, the true culprit suddenly died. It's my first time dealing with such a thing. Still, I do remember this. You did your absolute best to try and solve the case.
Oh, she does like us now. Acknowledge us as a detective. Acknowledge me.
Proud.
Halara.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
We'll talk later.
Right. Thank you.
Oh. Why is Yuma so short? There's nothing wrong with being short, I guess. Well, he's so short. I don't have a problem with people being short. I should stop saying that. Can I bus system? A bus service running through... Okay.
Are you serious? A Peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
I am serious, and we'll find out next time on Borderline Games what we're going to be doing next on Master Detective's Raincoat Plus. What's it called? Master Detective Archives Raincoat Plus? That's what it's called. Thanks for watching this episode. I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.